Yes, man, in the place again. As a great poet out of Jamaica, Admiral Bailey say, you think me done? It just a come. Yes, man. So, the last time I started talking about my youth and mother and poetry and community and so on. And I did like a shout out to some of the areas that we knew as a youth, and over them years they still about some boy I don't even remember some of them, but when someone called me to ask, how come you don't mention Bonneville Whale and how come you don't mention Radia's Road and so on and so forth. Star, but I read nothing, I just from the memory. I have very vivid memories of my youth, and I'm relying on that to kind of just tell the story of my youthful experiences, from family and friends to community. Now, yesterday was Father's Day, right? And as you know, I'm kind of unconventional when it comes to the celebration of these dedicated days and so on. All I can say, brethren, is many of us are fathers, and many of us never plan to be fathers, and many of us plan to be fathers. But regardless, we are indeed fathers. And there are many men who never have any children, but still play the role of fathers to many youths. So regardless of how you got there as being a father, whether you had children of your own, or you mentored youths, the important thing is we have to be in the lives of our children. And if you missed out on the opportunity of your children, maybe your grandchildren, yeah man, but at some point in time, you have to play a role. I'm not talking no PR business, I'm not talking just baby father, child supporting, I'm not talking about figuring out a way how you can impact the life of your youth. If you don't have anything to offer, maybe you find a way still. Just find a way, man. So anyway, in continuing the series, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a sociologist, I'm not a scientist. All I'm referencing is just some anecdotal experiences as a youth, and many of us will find some reference point in some of the things that I will talk about. So I grew up on a little street in French Avenue in Port Antonio, the idyllic little town in the northeast side of Jamaica there. Yeah man. And from the left and the right of me, there were just all kind of beautiful experiences. Sometimes it's not as beautiful as you might have imagined, but from my perspective, I remember Miss Gregory used to have a little mango tree, a Julie mango tree, with Rose and Perla and Sheila. And you used to see people come over Miss Gregory house come take piano lessons. And for me as a youth, it used to feel it was a girl thing that. But I kind of reference that because Port Antonio is one of them kind of little town where whole artists develop out of Port Antonio. Whether musical artists or just artisans of high quality. From G and up in the Rio Grande Valley there, to Mr. Rose out of Valley there, to Philip out of Radia's Road, and many more. There was a guy named Stuart who used to out of Valley Road there, going up towards Drapers. We were there for many years. He used to supply his way on the side of the road there, and used to have a lot of exhibitions. But I kind of reference the art thing just initially, because I'm going to get back to that at some point in time. A whole heap of singers and band and musicians come out of the little town there. Yes man, who influence the music in meaningful ways. From Brady them up in Norwich to Tim. Yeah man. And we even have some musical agent, because I remember Florida get involved with some band thing and so on, promotion and all them kind of thing. Yeah man. So we go down the road, and my first little friend. Now remember now, friendship is, your initial friends are usually children from family friend. Like so your mother have a friend down the road and she have a youth, and so you start develop your friends, and your friends start develop even a little more when you start going to infant school and primary school and so on. Wow, we used to have some weird experiences, because I don't know that anywhere else. We remember everybody have a nickname. Everybody have a nickname. I don't remember what some of the reference point about the nickname, you know. Only one thing I can remember, women or girls never really had nicknames. Them used to just call them by them name. Whether Claudia or Grace or whoever, you know. But them call me Paca from me I go infant school. Everton Fraser make up that name, then I don't know where him get it from. We end up calling him Free for whatever reason. But everybody have a nickname. Whether a Diddle, whether a Pele, whatever. But just a nickname. Maybe sometimes it reference from the way them stay, so you have me say, boy, knock knee, so and so, or bend foot, so and so, or flathead, so and so, or boarded, so and so, or shaglead, so and so. Yeah, man. But we all had our little nicknames. And then there are some big man in the community who had some nickname. Remember Caleb Reynolds? Remember our brother used to live down at the bottom of the road, we used to call him Bullfrog, all them kind of thing there. And we used to just run and tease him, man. But you not getting no big trouble. You just run and tease him, man. Remember one time Caleb Reynolds said, it's only because reindeer fall when I turn a daddy. Only because reindeer fall at night, you know, and that's all him always said. That's all him said to you, no matter where you call him and run from him. Remember says it's true reindeer fall when I turn a daddy. All them kind of foolishness there. But we as youths, our main thing was just to kind of just run up and down and out a door and play all kind of thing. And you know, we never really have no reference to the political correctness thing, because we used to say, well, boy, just, you know, police and soldier. Who are police, one a soldier. Who are Indian, one a cowboy, and we look a boat gun and, you know, and then we're there. But our brother used to live crossway the road family named Morris Kingy, the first little Rasta man as a youth outside the Alaja. Get no fight, but Kingy could have play marble good, you know. And Kingy used to just wait till my brother got town. My brother you got town and bring back the preps them come. And Kingy would just nooks and kill me, you know, show some bungie for my preps them, you know, man. And win with the whole of my preps. But that's just fun and games. That's how you always out the door. No matter what. You know inside, you don't time you're going out when you're ready to go to bed at night time. Because nothing in the house. You know no TV, you know no fridge, you know no radio, you know nothing. You have to out the door and get exercise and stay fit. So you build up your friends through the community. So you start school, you got infant school, you build up a little friend, you have a little group of friend them. You got primary school, you have a little group of primary school friend them. You got high school, you have a little group of friend. And I don't know like no gang thing. So a man live up a Central, or a man live a Prospect, or a man live a Bumbrook. Through family and so on, you develop your friends. But somehow, somewhere along the line, friends cross into each other and then you develop closer friends with a group of you. So you'd have like a group here and a little group there. My little group was me and Diggle and Pele and Richard and Hochi. Hochi with that infectious laugh, no matter where you go. Hochi have that laugh, you know, man. And to this day, if you see Hochi right now, Hochi give the laugh. And we used to run serious joke with one another. But me I tell you, say, within all of that, we're not getting in trouble, you know. We just kind of focus on just good vibes. Most you might, every now and then, we might just jump a man fence and go thief a star apple or a mango or whatever. But we're not really getting in trouble thing. Because our life could be too simple. I just remember when I was youth still, used to love jump off a Caneside River. So one evening, you know, we jump off a Caneside River, you know, brother. But you can't jump off in your clothes, you know. You fold up your clothes and you're up on the side. You fold it, you close up on the side. And when you jump off and cover, can't find no clothes. Can't find my clothes, you know, man. Them take my clothes and gone. And them kind of little foolishness that we used to go out as youth. But it's like you said to yourself, now you look back and you realize the little friendship them we have as a youth. Nothing compared to it now, because everybody in them little technology and them computer and them iPad and them phone and Instagram and Facebook and yeah, I understand about Facebook because I see the Facebook thing. There's a whole man we lose touch with them and the Facebook has really played an important role in our lives, to be honest with you. Because some man will say, boy, I never see for 30, 40 years. All of a sudden you see them face again, say, blow, whoa, that's so and so that. Because I see a man right there, I tell you, say, me the see him right now, and he walk past me. I couldn't tell say him that. Yeah, man, but you talk to them, and you hear your voice, and you know, so well, you stay in touch through the technology. So I mean, I put down the technology. I mean, I said, back in the day, I said, back in the day, it was like perfect, you know. I said, back in the day, we used to intermingle a little bit more on a personal level. But you see, look at the community where you come from, in Porty and the surrounding areas. I talk from up at Wayne Road and Berrydale and Fellowship and Bangor Ridge and all them places, all the Buff Bay Valley and so on. When enough of my little bridge them come from school when I'm on the time for Mail Bus and Victor Bus. Yeah, man. Our little community rich, you know, man. Rich in a way that, and our people have never really talk about poverty in no way. My parents them forget to tell you about poverty. It's not a poor thing. I just say we don't have certain amenities, but I didn't bother with. Never bother with. But when you look at how the amount of good things that have come out of our community with little resources, you know. I talk some artists who have produced some exceptional work from Zaf, Run Avenue. Yeah, man. When you look at all the man them, you see the man them come named Jolly Boys. I remember as a youth, the man them from Jolly Boys used to be in front of the pier down at Port Antonio there. When Starward and Seaward and Northward and all of them Norwegian cruise liners used to come in and ply them wares until, 20, 30, 40, 50 years later. Them get contract and everybody say, blow, whoa, where them man they come from? Remember when them man is just sitting in front of banana board, I play them little thing and collect a little money here and there. You go to a little hotel, you see them. But over the years, you find say, boy, man like Tim Nelson, them man they played Burning Spear for years and years and years. I travel all about the world. Bradshaw, yeah man, all of them man, they out of school. Yeah. So I reference back originally back to Miss Gregory. She used to teach piano lessons, and they used to have a number of women throughout the community who used to teach piano lessons in particular, because piano was one of the easier instruments to come by for those who could acquire one. And referencing the women in our community, Port Antonio was a leader, long before it became popular for women as entrepreneurs and a lead enterprise, Yeah man, there was a lady named Miss Triffy, Miss Fraser. You have Miss Chin out of Crossroad. You have Miss Thompson out of Crossroad. Yeah, man. You have Ruby Dixon. When Capital burned down and Ruby Dixon take over the place and turn it into a serious haberdashery. Yeah, man. You have Miss Shine down at William Street. And many, many more. Many, many more. Long before it became popular for women in positions of control and power in Jamaica. Yeah, man. So our little community was a rich community in many, many ways. And we weren't dictated to by virtue of how much resources you have, or how much your parents have, or how much your foreparents never have, or how much land you have, and so on. But I never really watch that. People used to just see themselves as part of a local community if you just do good. But remember, when I talk about Utopia here, we are talking about a place where you have them little issues. Because at some point in time, during this series, we're going to touch with how the whole soap opera of Port Antonio. We're not getting on name calling, we're not getting on drama as such. But it's a pretty dramatic little town. Yeah, man. But as the next part of the series goes, we're going to figure out a way how we can talk a little bit more about how the influence of Portlanders on the landscape of Jamaica, right across the board, from the sublime to the ridiculous, from the intellectual to the artisan. Yeah, man, we're going to show you how Port Antonio, Portland in particular, has influenced the world in many, many ways. So with that, if I were to do shout-outs, we're going to shout out Stone Hill, we're going to shout out Springbank, yeah man, Bonneview Hill, yeah, all them little place. All about a Port Antonio, man. You have some little back road, some Luke Lane, some Love Lane, Army Lane. Yeah, man. Salvation Army Church on the back part there. Yeah. We can't forget them little place there. None of them places I really used to go still, Grasset Road, Baptist Hill, Them have a place where they say cause a shortcut where you go up a hospital. Them they say long road carry sweat and shortcut carry blood. But true, me no want walk past me and my mother. If I care go with my mother go to hospital, I go visit her, but I don't want to pass dead house, you know. So we take shortcut every time. We have to infect it. Tell the man, say, boy, we don't walk past the mark, which we used to just call dead house. So we have to come down shortcut. But shortcut kind of tricky, especially when it's rain. You know, because like limestone them come right down back down our East Palm Avenue there. So yeah, man. But we have a rich little heritage called Port Antonio. And our culture is rich. But one thing I'm just going, before I go, I just want to say this. When you visit, don't just say how come and how come this and how come that. No, ask yourself what you can do to give back. Because at the end of the day, giving back starts with giving. Yes, indeed.